Hello everyone. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, creating a champion. This is a book that was made by the company Dark Horse. I've had this book for a while, but I haven't gotten around to making a video of it until now. And I figured, in honor of the new Breath of the Wild sequel being announced at E3 this year, we could take a look at how the first game was created. I don't think I'll be reading every page with you word for word, but we will be doing a little reading and flipping through the book. As you can see, I still have it in its wrapping here. So I will go ahead and open it up. There's a little opening right here. I'll just rip it here. There we go. I love the texture on these books. And that beautiful artwork. Look at that. Looks like there's a piece of paper on the back here. Let's see what it is. Prepare yourself for a thrilling behind-the-scenes exploration into the art and making of one of the most groundbreaking video games of all time, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, creating a champion, is a vast exploration into the art and making of the video game. On your adventure, you will find an immersive 424-page companion on the creation of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, including content from the DLC packs, promotional illustrations, and it looks like there's a bunch more. 300 pages of concept art, exploring the history of Hyrule, exclusive interviews, all kinds of things in this book. It's a beautiful book. Look at the back. Yeah, it pretty much just says the same thing that I was just reading, so I haven't seen this book yet, so I'm excited. Let's open it up. Hopefully you're able to see that okay. It's a beautiful map of Hyrule. The all-seeing eye. Open your eyes. Illustrations. See, immerse yourself in the beautiful world of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, with all of the official illustrations completed as of March 2018, including artwork published here for the first time. We have the key art. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Got the developer's notes up there. I really love this picture. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. It actually kind of reminds me a lot of the sunsets where I live. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, the iconic picture. I have a box with this picture on the front of it. I think it's from one of the special editions that you could get. It's absolutely gorgeous. The artwork and in general just the art style that they decided to go with this is absolutely incredible. Oh, look at this. The older Link passing the Master Sword to the newer Link. Just all kinds of artwork of Link. Both of them holding the Master Sword here. It's Princess Zelda. I really like the story that they ended up going with Princess Zelda with this game. Not only showing the struggle of the hero, but also the princess. It's a nice twist on it anyway. I'm very excited to see what they do with the second Breath of the Wild game and the story that they'll be doing with that. Oh, look at that gold line. And of course, I have to have all the characters, the champion's palette artwork, official illustrations. A lot of promotional stuff. For the next game, I really hope that they focus on the story a lot more. I would love to see them either rebuild the world again or possibly go back in time to see what the world was like before all of Calamity Ganon happened. Maybe when the Sheikah still used their technology. Oh, look at her, she's absolutely gorgeous. Look at all this. Beautiful. The pages are kind of sticky too. And you can see the different positions that they were experimenting with. Love being able to see artwork like that. Again, I'm kind of skipping over some pages, not seeing every single character, every single piece of artwork. But it looks like now we're at development. Let's see what it says. This section contains some of the many pieces of artwork created during the development process of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It provides a look behind the curtain at the overwhelming amount of material that was needed to build such a vast and well-realized world, and give a glimpse into the passion of its developers. The artwork is organized by the category each piece falls under, and is accompanied by insights from the developers and explanatory notes. Oh wow, look at that. That's an interesting way to display that. The hero from a long slumber. Of course we have Princess Zelda. Her different looks. Either way, I'm very excited what they announced. Breath of the Wild 2. I really loved the world. I loved exploring it. It was such a experience. Such a relaxing experience, really. Perfect for ASMR. But in the next game, it would be nice to be able to maybe have a little bit more of a linear story. I don't know, I personally like that about the old Legend of Zelda games. Look at that. So interesting to see how they've pieced it together. How they would potentially look. Such beautiful artwork. The different people. The way they look. I absolutely love the Legend of Zelda games. Probably my favorite game would be Ocarina of Time. That was my childhood game. It'll probably always be my favorite. However, this one I very much enjoyed as well. Probably in my top 5 of favorite Legend of Zelda games. Not my all-time favorite though. Initially, I didn't enjoy the game, to be honest. It was a huge shock for me, coming from very linear Skyward Sword and, you know, that kind of game, to all of a sudden this massive open world look and feel, which there's nothing wrong with that. I quite enjoy games like that as well, but it's also, it was quite jarring for me, and I was really put off by it initially. But I really grew to love it over time, and exploring and really just what the game had to offer. They really did such an incredible job with it. Wow, look at this. That's initially what it was gonna look like. I kind of like this even better. I like the gray. But the red makes sense too. Oh wow, look at all the different ways that he might have looked. Like the rough designs and stuff. I find this so interesting. Think like the background here and stuff. Not only do I really enjoy playing the games, but I also really enjoy looking at books like this and, seeing their creative processes. I also really enjoy watching interviews, about their thought process and what they initially wanted to do for these games, especially Nintendo games. I'm a huge Nintendo fan for sure. Not that I don't enjoy other systems as well and other companies. I've made multiple videos of other companies too. But I seem to always come back to Nintendo. I really like the Rito. And their armor, especially. I really like Cass too. Those are some of my favorite moments, to be able to randomly hear him throughout the world. It's so unique. It's so interesting to see all these designs. I love her hair. Out of all of the fairies in the game, this one's my favorite. It's unique. And I like the fact that you can bring back your horses. It's so interesting to see all of this. It's been my first time seeing this book. So it's just beautiful. Beautiful artwork. Even the enemies. So much thought that goes into all of this. And I'm going through this somewhat quickly, but I like Lord of the Mountain. But if you would like me to focus on a particular subject in here, go into more detail and read all these descriptions about it, definitely let me know. I really enjoy hearing from you all and getting feedback from you about the kinds of videos that you would like to see from me. If you would like to see more book videos like this, in more detail with a lot more reading. Pretty much rambling for the most part in this video, but hopefully it's relaxing for you. In general, I'm just enjoying looking at all this beautiful artwork for now. The weapons, the stuff that you can get. I eventually need to get a guidebook for Breath of the Wild also. It's something that I haven't gotten yet. All of his different sets. I think I've almost got everything, minus any DLC things. The DLC sets and armor. I'm really trying hard to actually complete Breath of the Wild as much as I'm wanting to. Like in terms of the Koroks. I might not be able to find all of them on my own, but I really just taking my time with the game. It's awesome to see all of these DLC, different helmets and armor. I really like the Royal Guard weapons. It's an interesting design. These wonderful looks from the older games. A lot of like amiibo stuff too. I find all of these so interesting. Amiibo connection. Let's see, parts, ingredients, and ore. Creating elixirs and cooking meals and enhancing equipment. All the different items that you can get from specific enemies. That was one thing I didn't explore a whole lot of in Breath of the Wild, was a lot of trying to make all kinds of different cooking recipes. I tend to stick with a certain few after experimenting with it for a while. Or the enemies, the divine beasts, their looks. Again, I'm going to be skipping kind of a few pages here and there. Hopefully you don't mind. Looks like this is about the shrines. Hyrule. I absolutely loved the fact that you could explore Hyrule Castle. Able to actually go inside and fight enemies and go over all of it. And I really loved the fact that they included certain buildings that you could recognize from older games. All of it's all old and broken down. Again, that's something that I would really like to see. Maybe go back in time to its full glory, being able to see Castletown when it was bustling and it was full of people rather than guardians. For sure, these giant columns were there. Still absolutely beautiful. Beautiful to see the inside. More artwork of the inside of the castle. Oh, look at that. Beautiful landscape. Just generally more of the inside of the buildings. This looks like Kakariko now. The different laboratories. This looks like Zora's domain. Love this giant fish statue. Yeah, in general, the game is absolutely breathtaking. colors and the art style. It's just so beautiful. So unique. I also really like Terrytown back there. That one there. Hopefully you can see this okay. I like these developer notes too. If you would like me to read through those later, let me know. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Different sketches. What things might have looked like. It's so time consuming. The Crudo. To know what it looked like. How cute they are. I really want a blush of the sand seals. Be very cute. Of course, the Yiga clan here. Yiga clan hideout. Oh wow, look at this. It's so interesting. The different locations. I love seeing all this artwork. It's beautiful. Look at that. How the fountains might have looked. Just all these small little details. It's incredible. Just all the thought and hard work that goes into these. How they look, the shape that they're in. Going from a simple sketch to the video game. Being able to climb it and explore it. These different people, the weapons. Here it looks like we have the history. As players make their way through The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, they can gain insight into Hyrule's past by recovering Link's memories, engaging in dialogue with the colorful characters that inhabit Hyrule, reading old texts, or exploring ancient ruins. This section breaks down the history of Hyrule in chronological order, as seen from the perspective at the present as it exists in the game, along with information that the player can gain during their adventure. Some of the facts presented here derive from the designs created during development and from perspectives not found anywhere else. This chapter is a historical guide meant to enrich understanding of chronicling, for the most part, pretty much the story of the game now. A lot of history and a lot of reading here. Like this. Ruins from times unknown, mysteries of Hyrule, and it has different places here. The Forgotten Temple. The temple is set unused and undisturbed for far longer than 100 years since the Great Calamity. See, the Gerudo poses its own culture separate from the ones commonly associated with the Kingdom of Hyrule, though they have existed currently and interact often. Their ruins are unique in both construct and aesthetics. Back to our roots. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was released in March 3rd,